Alright, third on our list for this project, I used some craft wood pieces that I already had at home, but if you don't have any, no worries. Dollar Tree sells great wood squares that work perfectly for this project too. While I was shopping, I also found the cutest little wicker basket at Dollar Tree, and I thought it would be the perfect way to package the coasters together for a really sweet complete gift set. I personally wanted the coasters to be round instead of square, just for a softer look, so I used my Creality Falcon A1 laser engraver to cut 4x4 inch circles out of the wood. But if you don't have a laser, you can still have lots of options. You can leave them square, or if you have a Cricut maker, you can try cutting thin basswood or craft board into circles. Next, I went into Cricut Design Space and I designed the Mother's Day theme coaster. While Cricut was cutting the vinyl, I painted all the coasters a light sky blue and I let them dry. So instead of weeding the usual way, I did the opposite so I could use the design as a stencil. So once the coasters were dry, about 45 minutes later, I applied the first stencil with the Happy Mother's Day, the green grass, and the white daisies. Then I started by painting the green for the grass, black for the wording and the bee, and then white for the daisies. And I did 2 coats, letting them dry, maybe 10 or 15 minutes in between. Once the layers were completely dry, I carefully peeled off the stencil. Then I applied my second stencil, which had the yellow bee details and the yellow flower centers. I repeated the same painting process with 2 light coats, and then I let it dry completely. I added adhesive cork backing to the bottom of each coasters. I also found this adhesive cork backing at the Dollar Tree. So all I did was just trace the shape of the coaster onto the cork, cut it out, and stick it right on, and it fit perfectly, and it gives it that polished professional look. Then I sealed each coaster with 3 coats of Mod Podge, allowing 30 minutes of dry time between each layer. This gives them a protective finish. It helps make them water resistant. So while the coasters were drying, I decided to also decorate the wicker basket using the same daisy stencil technique. I really tied the whole set together and made it feel extra special. Once everything was completely dry, I stacked the coasters inside the basket, and honestly, this turned out to be one of my favorite projects from today's video. It's budget friendly, handmade, and super thoughtful. Whether you're giving it for Mother's Day, a spring hostess gift, or just as a cute home accent